Good morning. Live from the line to see the Pope. This is what it looks like right now as pilgrims and presidents alike pay their final respects today, Thursday, April 7th, 2005.
From NBC News, this is a special edition of Today with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer.
And welcome to this very special edition of Today on this Thursday morning. I'm Katie Couric at the Vatican. My friend and colleague Matt Lauer, meanwhile, is standing by at his usual perch in New York City. Hey, Matt, good morning. We've traded places this morning, haven't we?
I'm glad your flight over there was safe. I remember saying to you last weekend and earlier this week that in terms of the emotion being shown there, Katie, you really got to see it in person to believe it. And I guess you understand what I was talking about now.
That's right, Matt. You know, I just arrived here a few years ago, so I haven't had an opportunity to go down to St. Peter's Square, which I plan to do in our next half hour, but I really feel privileged to bear witness to such a solemn and historic event. I'm so thrilled to be here. I'm pleased to be here and honored. Meanwhile, as you know, Matt, a sea of humanity is still filing through St. Peter's Basilica to get a look at the late pontiff. The line cut off to latecomers last night so workers can get the Basilica ready for tomorrow's papal funeral. Among the mourners, President Bush, his father, the former president, and former President Clinton. Today, the president meets with U.S. cardinals. Well, what role will the American cardinals play in the choosing of the next pope? We're going to be talking with a top U.S. Archbishop as well as Cardinal EGAN from New York City. Matt?
All right, Katie, thanks. And then we're going to talk about a stunning security breach. A London newspaper reporter drives a box labeled bomb onto the grounds of Windsor Castle. This just days before Charles and Camilla's wedding. Also, is a supervolcano bubbling underneath one of America's most popular national parks? Tom Brokaw is going to be along with a report on that this morning. A lot of other stories we're covering from New York here. Ann Curry is joining me, and you're going to talk about this controversy brewing out in Wisconsin.
It's a very big controversy, especially for the disabled, Matt. The question is, should this woman have been stripped of her Ms. Wheelchair title because she can stand from time to time? This morning, she's going to tell us her side of this story. Plus, the newest Google search, now you can go online and see your house from the heavens, but some say it's Big Brother gone too far, man.
All right, before we get to all that, let's go back to Rome, Vatican City to be exact, where the people there are preparing to host, I guess, Katie, what will be the largest funeral in history.
Well, you can imagine, Matt, what a tremendous undertaking this is, and on April 18th. Matt?
All right, Katie, thanks very much. NBC News will have live coverage of that event, hosted by Katie and Brian Williams. Now let's swing over to the news desk for the other headlines of the day. Natalie Morales is filling in for Ann over there. Natalie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt and Ann, and good morning, everyone. Today, forecasters are warning there could be more severe weather in the south for that. It's now 7 minutes past.
Of Pope John Paul II. Cardinal Edward EGAN is the Archbishop of New York who accompanied President Bush last night to pay final respects to the Pope.
Tom Cameron Quaid.
Brett Huntley. David Bridger. John Chen.